August 2016. My name's Elisa Logan, and I'm here with Christine Day, and we're going to be bringing you the latest information and news from the Pleiadians, and also an update on our land here, because we're filming this once again from Grand Marais, Minnesota.
I'm really excited about today's show. It just feels like the Pleiadians have set up a tremendous amount of energy for this broadcast, and they've been putting it off, and people are saying, when's the broadcast going to be? I've just had to say, you know what? The Pleiadians are timing it perfectly for us. So here we are finally doing this broadcast, and I'm just really happy to be here and to connect with all of you in this really beautiful time of summer.
Yes, and we'll be once again sharing some pictures from our land. It's been absolutely gorgeous with strong winds, storms, clear blue skies, and just absolutely gorgeous in the full summer of Minnesota.
So what I want you all to do is really open up. I'm already feeling emotional. You know how that comes in, where I'm connected to the Pleiadians and the energy of Mother Mary right now, and the Lemurians are here with us and the galactic community, and so it really becomes overwhelming emotionally in my heart. So I just want you all to open up to receive the blessings in this moment of time, and to really open up your consciousness to humanity at this time on the planet. We can really allow ourselves to bring a live streaming energy out to humanity right now as we go through this very sacred process in the broadcast today.
So since our last broadcast, we were in Paris, and I want to say a big hello out to everyone who joined us for the Higher Realm Pleiadian Initiation Seminar in Paris for those 3 days, which were an amazing experience.
It was so special. I just want to say hello to everyone out there who was at that seminar, and just what a beautiful, pure experience it was, connecting to everyone. And we went through such a pure experience together. It was very, very special.
Yeah, it was an amazing group and connection with everyone that was there. So, and while we were on that trip, we went back to Bonheur, Belgium, and you had an experience again there with profound experience with Mary, and I think you want to share that.
Oh, I've got so much emotion coming up around that. It was such a very, very pure experience. For those who don't know, it was about 8 years to the day that I went back to Bonheur. And 8 years to the day, in 2008, I actually left my body and could not get back into my body. And Mother Mary said I had, my blueprint had completed itself. I'd completed everything that I had said I would do in this lifetime in 2008, and that my life was over, because you cannot be in this life without an active blueprint. So in 2008, I was saying to her, I need to get back. I need to stay on the planet. And so she agreed to hold me while a new blueprint was birthed through me at that time. And I came back into my body, and I've been, of course, on the planet since then. And it was 8 years to the day since that blueprint, that new blueprint, was birthed through me in 2008. And Mother Mary, you know, she has been strongly with me over these years, really supporting me on a personal level. We have a very strong connection, and she's with me during the work. But she called me back to Bonheur. She said, you need to come back. It's time for you to come back. And it was at that very time when we were doing the seminar in Paris, and we went directly from that seminar to Bonheur, arriving on the anniversary of that 8 years since I received my new blueprint. And we went 3 days in a row, which was really a profound experience. But on the third day, Mother Mary came so strongly to me. She appeared before me at that wonderful sanctuary where she that she has in Bonheur, and she said, your blueprint is due to run out tonight. And so with that, she said, you need a new blueprint. And so I had another blueprint birthed through me in June 3rd, which was early June. And at that moment, it was like everything shifted within me. And I came into a whole new setting of my own environment on a sacred level. And she held me once more as this blueprint came through me. And it was just such a very pure and profound moment, an experience with her, as I received another level of my next step through this blueprint that I am to hold for the next 8 years on this planet. And she said to me, you must come back this time, June 2nd in 2024, for your next blueprint level. And so I'm just really have been in an amazing transformed space holding this new blueprint. And then what happened was, it was only a couple of days later that I was shown very clearly that the Pleiadian seminar in November 2016, which will be here in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, there is a call going out to all of those of you who are ready to come and have a new blueprint anchored through you for this time. The Mother Mary says that the energy that we have expanded into, we've accelerated so much that many of us are ready for a new blueprint form to be anchored through for our next stages of our mission here. And so this call is going out strongly, and I am to hold the energetic platform for all of those who are ready for this new blueprint to be anchored through the cells. So it just feels like so powerful, so important for so many of you at this time to come and receive this new blueprint in the Pleiadian seminar that's coming in November. Well,
let me just say it's November 11th, 12th, and 13th in Bloomington, Minnesota. But Christine, what's your experience been, if people are coming to receive a new blueprint, can you share a little bit about how you've experienced the new blueprint in your life?
It feels as though I have been renewed. There's a new sense of love that exists within me, and I know this renewal has to do with a new level of my own spiritual essence actively working through me on a very, very pure level. And so with that, it's like I can feel a new sense of physical well-being within me, a much sense of being very strong physically. But my intuition and my alignment with the Pleiadians and the spiritual realms has accelerated tremendously. And so there is a new level of myself available. There's a new, I've always had a very strong clarity, it's true. And I've received messages through very strongly. But it's as though I have engaged with the oneness, the collective God consciousness on a very different level. And so it's been a very profound awakening that has moved through me in different levels at different stages. But I'm also aware of a great clarity of my mission, another level of my mission coming in. And so it's clearer than it ever has been, and it's been very clear, but there's a new sense of watching the rhythm of my path unfolding. So it's a very strong, pure sense of myself on a very different level. I feel much more anchored, rooted in my physical body, but also rooted within the higher realms and the higher authority of myself. So it's been very, very profound.
Yes, and so while this is a higher realm initiations, it's never been done before.
No, this is the first time on the planet this has been even necessary. And so you're going to get to anchor your new blueprint through you. You're going to integrate it through you. And then you're going to learn how to source from that blueprint. And the Pleiadians are putting together with the galactic community an incredibly powerful timeline that we're going to learn to enter and work within this timeline where all things happen simultaneously within the moment, where you can receive and re-access tools not only from the past but from the future that you're ready to utilize now in your life. Energetic tools and all sorts of tools to support you in your mission. So it feels like it's going to be an event that is very essential for many of you.
Yes. And this timeline that you speak of, that becomes accessible with the new blueprint activated and integrated through us?
Yes, because of the new blueprint, you'll be able to work within this timeline. And so I know the first step of the seminar will be anchoring this new blueprint and integrating it. And the second stage of the seminar will be working within the timeline. I also want to say something else, Elisa, because I was sharing this with somebody, I can't remember who it was, but their concern was, well, gosh, if I can't come to the seminar and my blueprint runs out, what am I supposed to do? And the fact is, yes, I got to a point where I left my body because my blueprint was complete. It does not mean that because you're not going to receive this new blueprint that you will leave the planet. That is just not a truth. That was something that I had to come to, that I went through. And I needed it for a number of reasons. So, it's not like, oh, if you're not coming to this seminar, you're going to leave the planet. That's just not true. But there are many of us out there who are ready for this new blueprint, this new level of frequency through us to move in an accelerated form on our path right now, to move into new levels of our mission that it didn't appear that we would get to in this lifetime. And
Yes.
That is because the energy on the planet has accelerated so quickly, and we, as way showers on the path, have done tremendous inner work. So we are well ahead of where we were supposed to be at this point in our evolution in this lifetime. So I know it's going to be an exciting seminar. I wanted to share all phases of it with you, because I know there are so many of you that are supposed to be present at this seminar. And I am so excited and looking forward to seeing you all, for all of you who can be there.
Yes, and it's an important clarity or distinction that you've just made, because it is not about leaving the planet, but about coming to be supported in accelerating your path or your journey on your mission. Because this time has been extraordinarily challenging for so many people, with not just confusion and not knowing, but also physically. There's been a lot of physically demanding changes going on as we're electrically recharged or transformed. So I think hearing about this blueprint is very supportive for people.
I find that the new blueprint is very stabilizing in opening up to a real sense of clarity, so that confusion lifts because you're more aligned to the higher realms of yourself and within the collective. So I am glimpsing, not only glimpsing, but understanding the multidimensional process that exists within the universe, that I am a part. I've never felt so completely a part of anything on a whole different level of understanding. And I think that's been very key for me to really propel me forward, because I know I have a knowingness and an understanding that I didn't perceive before on many, many different dimensional levels. And Mother Mary is going to be so prominent in this process in the seminar. Her role is to hold each one of us individually as we birth these new blueprints through us, So I know it's going to be a very profound, life-changing event for any one of you out there that feels called to be part of this really amazing, life-changing, really event.
Yes, and I know people have heard over the years your strong and very special connection with Mother Mary, and it feels so timely to have Mother Mary come forward for everyone. It's almost like she's changing her relationship with everyone that's open to receiving that. So I feel like that's just an added incentive to showing up and taking your place here if it feels right.
Yes, and I think we talked about in the last broadcast how Mother Mary is changing her profile on the earth right now. Because of the changing times, she is dedicating her time to us on an individual basis, and really becoming very, very accessible to all of us, as is the Christ energy. And of course, the Christ energy will be there at the seminar too, working on many, many different levels with our resurrection process, because this new blueprint accelerates naturally our resurrection process.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's going to be a great gift that we are going to be given by the Pleiadians, the Lemurians, Mother Mary, the Christ energy. All the galactic community will be playing a very, very important role for us during that seminar.
So if you want to register for the seminar or find out more information about it, you can go to christineonline.com, and be aware there's an early bird special going on right now, both for the seminar and at the hotel. So before October 10th, you can get that discounted price, and then it goes to the full price. So go onto the website and find all the information there.
Why don't we take a breath? That was a lot. I had so much energy running through me as I was talking about the blueprint. And again, the emotions coming up. It's so strong. It always takes me by surprise. Anyway, it's nice to share it all with you, and I just want to just send that energy outwards to all of you there. So very special.
Yeah, so very exciting.
Yeah, really. Okay, so I also have another new energy that I want to share with you, and it feels very important. And it just feels like we wanted to bring this energy in now. I don't want to wait for the transmission. We will be doing a transmission later. But I wanted to bring this by itself because it's carrying a very different frequency than we have ever experienced before. And I think this is all about this time. It's the same with the new blueprint coming in. We are being opened. There is so much happening on the planet right now. So what I want you to do is just take a breath and be with me right now as I just share this energy with you. Now, I'm just going to start just bringing some energy towards you right now. I want you just to take one conscious breath. Remember that conscious breath is in and out the mouth like a deep sigh. And just let that sound come too, because there's a lot here. There's a tremendous amount of energy opening up, and I can feel it flowing through me and flowing right out to each one of you in this moment of time. So just take one more breath and let go. Ashata inea, ashe om, ashe oh. That's it. That's great. Now, this is very simple, but as the Pleiadians always say, everything that is of truth is very simple, very beautiful. Now, we've always worked with the conscious breath. It's been a very powerful tool that I have been using well before I used to do these broadcasts. And all of you have been using that conscious breath. And we know it's like opening up, letting go. It's always the letting go. And it's always then opening up to our light. Well, the Pleiadians are now bringing in these 3 conscious breaths that create a whole new frequency change. It allows us to align naturally to a much higher level of ourselves. It creates almost an energetic form or structure around us. But within each conscious breath, you take a moment and let go. So I want you just to watch my energy, and I'm going to transmit it to you. So I'm taking my first conscious breath and letting go. And I'm opening my awareness and letting go. That's it. Now I'm taking my second conscious breath and opening my awareness and letting go into the space that is being revealed, that's being opened through my second conscious breath. Ashata inea. Take a breath and let go again. I'm going to breathe. And I'm opening my awareness as I feel that container, almost like petals of a flower, opening up to the sun. And then I'm letting go into the space. Ashata I. And I'm allowing my awareness to expand into that opening. That's it. Now take one more breath and let go. Ashata inea. That's it. Now I want you just to open your awareness like you're a flower opening to the sun within the space that I'm transmitting out to you. I'm just going to bring in a sound. That's it. And breathe and let go. That's it. And I can feel almost like a pure space opening up around me. That's it. Do you get a sense of that, Elisa?
Very much so. It's expansive, and it's there's like a calmness, a serene, almost calm, expansive space that opens up.
Now this is our new energetic setting that the Pleiadians want us to be working with. Now let's do it together. So you're going to now, and even though you're breathing probably with me as I was doing that, it's a very different thing just breathing with me than initiating this process for yourself consciously. So you're going to do that now. So let's open up to take that first conscious breath. And letting go, opening your awareness and just letting go into your experience, whether you see, sense or feel it. That's it, that's good. Now you're going to take a second conscious breath. Then open your awareness into the space and let go. Ashata inea. Ashe om, and take a breath and let go. That's good. I can feel your energy building. Now, a third conscious breath. Ashata I. And let go, and let go, and let go. That's it. Now bring your awareness outwards. And let go. And I can feel your presence expanding, your awareness, your consciousness. Just allow your awareness to align to that energetic structure, however you see, sense or feel it. Just allowing yourself to be in a state of receiving that space. Receiving you in that space. And at first it may seem subtle, but what the Pleiadians are asking you to do is to work with that pattern of those 3 conscious breaths, always letting go after each individual one, and then opening your awareness like a flower to the sun into that space that exists. That's it. Take one more breath and let go. That's great. That's good work, everyone. And just take a moment to close your eyes, open your awareness, and let go.
Maybe it's a space to bring in some of the energy of our land here, to allow yourself to just keep letting go into the space that you find yourself.
We're going to be working or bringing that energy into the transmission, where we're going to be receiving some very important transmittings from the communication portals, from the Lemurian portal, and from the Stargate. So that's going to really support you in the transmission a little later in this broadcast.
So why don't you, everyone, we keep breathing, and I know that there's some pieces that you wanted to bring forth from the Pleiadians.
I think it's a perfect time while we're really opening into this energetic space that we've created through the 3 breaths. And I'm being pulled to say a little more about this first. And the Pleiadians want you to understand it's about really is self-empowerment. You choosing to enter that space of those 3 breaths with the letting go. It's about you really stepping up and saying yes to meeting an aspect of the sacred self that can come into that structure that's created through those 3 breaths. So just be conscious of your conscious choice to do that, and then just to open into it and allow it to become a very solid part of you, because the more you go into those 3 breaths, that whole process from beginning to end, not halfway through, but from the beginning to the end, then you're going to be building this very powerful structure that's going to support you tremendously in your day-to-day lives. So you begin the day creating this structure with those 3 breaths, and then you start to engage in another level with that higher realm, sacred aspect of yourself that will support you in your mission, in your intentions, with your intuition. It will really support your physical body. So, I just love the energy, and I can still feel it around all of you out there. As I tune into you, I can feel you, and I can feel that frequency around you. So let's just take just a breath and open your awareness. That's it.
And as you're working with this, you say that it's accumulative, and as it evolves, there's what the Pleiadians call a structure. And I think some people may have their minds may attach to that word. What can you expect to your experience after you've worked with this for some time?
Okay, so when I talk about structure, your ego mind might go towards some sort of container, solid container. But we're working dimensionally here, beyond the 3rd dimension, where everything is in its fluid state. So that structure can be very fluid, but it allows that higher level of your sacred nature to come into your cells and anchor through that fluidity that you're creating. It's almost like a framework that you're creating, a fluid framework that you're creating around yourself every time you work with this 3 breath process. And so you can't do it enough, but it's important to do it. And when you do create that frame from the 1st, the 2nd to the 3rd breath, and the letting go after that 3rd breath, that you fully complete it. You allow the full unfoldment of it, however subtle it is, but you don't rush the process. You only do that when you are willing to be fully there and fully present with yourself. Yeah. So I think that's an important piece that you need to understand. More is not better.
Yes.
But what is important is the completion. And the completion is allowing your awareness after the third breath to continue to open through the essence of what has been created through those 3 breaths, what you have initiated for yourself, to be in that full initiation of the frequency of that light that is flowing from the full structure of the energy you've created from beginning to the end. Mm-hmm. And then it will continue to flow and become more and more as you complete the process again and again and again.
That's supportive. That helps. It's almost like you're establishing a new framework in which you're more stabilized in some way within a fluidity.
And the Pleiadians say it's the time. We are accelerating so quickly now, and it is really like an important time for us to be engaged, self-empowered and engaged in our own birthing process in this way.
Yes.
So that feels good. Now what else? Oh, that's right. I got right into the energy of that again. So I'm thinking, what am I doing here? And I know what I'm doing here. It's so funny how things shift. I've got a lot of energy running and spinning around me right now.
There's some things the Pleiadians wanted you to talk about.
Absolutely. And so let's go into that because it's going to be significant for our transmission today. And so they are wanting to emphasize the energy of being in the moment. And I know this new framework we've just been talking about with the 3 breaths is going to be very instrumental in allowing you to come into the moment, because when you're in the experience of that space, here we go in again, to open our awareness into what we've created with the 3 breaths, we're absolutely in the moment and out of a separated state from our own higher source energy. So the Pleiadians are wanting to focus on being in the moment, and the importance of that right now for humanity and for our place in humanity. They are making a very strong emphasis on our interconnectedness with every other human being on this planet, with humanity, regardless of race or differences. We are still each holding that God consciousness element within us. And so as we come into the moment, we're being asked to extend that understanding, that truth of our interconnectedness through that God consciousness, that unique element that we all carry within us. And then when we go out into the world, we are mindful that every other human being is an extension of ourselves. And so we live that out, that impeccability within ourselves and with others. And we treat others as an extension of ourselves. And this is really the biggest piece right now to support this transformation on the planet, is us through the conscious desire to open ourselves up to humanity and seeing ourselves as that extension of love that we are, that we do carry. We may separate out from it at times when we get engaged with our ego mind. We know that. We're not perfect. We're not supposed to do it perfectly. But if we can have moments of engaging in that love, not only with ourselves, but seeing it extend out to others, like we're in a supermarket and just the people next to us, the people around us, the people on the street. We all have that spark, that light of God consciousness that interconnects us. So the Pleiadians are wanting that message out today, to extend out to all of you out there. And, we make a difference by transmitting that truth in moments out to humanity.
Yes, it's powerful, and it feels like it's come about through the self-acceptance that we've talked so much about. We're receiving ourselves, is the natural outcome from that is receiving others.
Yes, and we know we only do that some of the time too, that self-love, that self-acceptance. But it doesn't matter if one moment. And I think these 3 breaths is going to support that energy space that's created through the 3 breaths is going to bring in a very loving element to our human part. And that's needed. I mean, life's intense right now on a human level. And so that illusion of drama is very strong. And this energy kind of bathes you, and it bathes the human part as well. So I really think this is going to be very essential on many levels for us. I feel like it's another gift we've been given for this time. It's a gift if we choose to use it. And sometimes we hear things and go, oh, fantastic. And then 2 weeks later we think we haven't even activated it once. So it's, you know, I'm just really supporting you gently to start working with this and sending us emails on how that is feeling for you, what your experiences are in this, so we can share it and answer questions in the next broadcast.
Well, that's so supportive to hear, Christine. You know, to have something available is one thing, but then to consciously choose to activate it and open to receiving. And I think the key there is receiving.
It is. It's that energy of receivership that we've talked about over and over again. How much are we willing to receive for ourselves?
Yes. And the Pleiadians often say, why ask for a grain of sand when you can have the whole beach? So there's an unlimited possibilities here.
There really are. And I can feel the energy of it. And the Pleiadians are really pushing this. I thought we'd just be anchoring it today, and they just keep bringing it in further and further and further. So we are going to work in with this in the transmission, which is, I think we're almost ready to start. Do you have anything else?
I think we're ready to start.
Okay, so just have a great experience. I do know we have a very active our first communication portal is very active. We have our second communication portal that is incredibly active. The Lemurian portal's open and active, and our Stargate. So it's it feels like it's going to be a very strong transmission. I'm going to be channeling through the energies from the communication portals, and then I'm going to the Stargate energy also is going to be coming through me, and we're going to be working with and starting with working in the energy of the moment, aligning to that moment through that 3-breath conscious breath process. I wish they had a word for it, but they don't. They just want it to be the 3 conscious breaths, so we'll keep it like that.
Simple.
So let's just take a breath right now and just bring your hand to your heart space. Both hands to the chest if that's what you want to do, or just one in the center of the chest if that feels comfortable. But we're going to begin to align into the heart space. And then from the heart space, we're going to use those 3 conscious breaths to expand your experience from your heart space. It'll allow you to align to the moment, the Pleiadians are saying. So let's first just feel your hand on your chest. Both hands are one. Bring your awareness there. And just take a conscious breath. We're not doing the 3 breaths yet. So take a breath. And just bring your awareness into the energy where your hand is connected to the heart. That's it. Now bring your awareness just a little more in. Ashata inea. Ashe om dai inei. Ashe om. Ashe o. Ashe o. Now I'm just going to bring another breath. So bring one more breath into where you feel the pressure, the warmth of your hand on your chest. Take one more breath and let go. Ashata inea. Ashe o. Just going to bring a sound in, just let go. Now take another breath and let go. Now I want you to bring your awareness right or deeper into the heart space, however it's presenting. Just bring your awareness deeper, and we're going to bring a sound in that's going to expand your alignment to your heart space. Now I'm going to bring in the sound first. Pleiadian. Take a breath, let go. I'm going to bring one more sound in. Don't you bring the sound in yet, just be. Pleiadian. Now bring your awareness deeper. Take one more breath and let go. Ashata inea. I'm going to bring in the sound once more. Pleiadian. Now you're going to bring in the sound of Lian Ki. 3 sounds right into your heart space and keep letting go. Lian Ki. Pleiaidan Ki. Pleiaidan Ki. That's it. Now stay right where you are, but open your awareness into the space you find yourself. Whatever that is, whether it's subtle or intense, whether you see, sense, or feel it, just bring your awareness where you find yourself. And now we're going to open into those 3 conscious breaths. You're going to start that cycle by bringing in 1 conscious breath. And then let go. That's it. Take another breath, another conscious breath. Open your awareness into the space and let go. That's great. You're doing great. That's it. Now you're going to open up your conscious breath once more. And just let go. Open your awareness. Allow your awareness to open, almost like a flower would to the brilliance of the sun. Keep letting go. And letting go, Ashatai. And letting go, which is aligning you fully into the moment. However that is, just open your awareness to whatever's presenting around you. As a support energy of flow, maybe a movement of light. I sense a strong brilliance of light around you. Just open your awareness, whether you see, sense, or feel the light, and breathe and let go. Just let go. Keep letting go, which is aligning you to that flow, to that framework, that fluidity. However it's presenting to you, just take one more breath and let go. That's it. Now I'm feeling the energy of that first communication portal coming in. So what I want you to do is just open your awareness and receive the transmission from the first communication portal. Open your awareness, let go. That's it. I'm bringing in another level of that transmission from the first communication portal. Have the Pleiadian energy strongly here. That's it. Now just open your awareness just a little more, like opening a doorway. Like a doorway is opening within the space that you find yourself. That's it. Take just a conscious breath and let go. And there's another level of transmission coming in from this first communication portal. You can feel the Lemurian energy from the Lemurian portal starting to open up and connect through and align. That's it. Open your awareness a little more. That's it. And the second communication portal is opening up around you. So it's almost like a triangular form of frequency opening right up between the first, the second communication portal and the Lemurian portal. Just open your awareness, take a breath. I'm going to transmit that frequency. It's almost like a pyramid of light that is forming and anchoring around you. Just take a breath and let go. Keep letting go into the form of the structure, however that is presenting to you. That's it. Now take a breath. There's a strong pyramid of energy anchored around you. Open your awareness. Take a conscious breath. Let go. And feel yourself being positioned into your place within the pyramid form that has been created through the Pleiadian communication portals and the Lemurian portals. The Pleiadian energies and the Lemurians coming in right now to support you in your place. Take a breath, let go. Ashata ine a she'o. That's it. Breathe and let go. That's it. Now you're going to open up your 3 conscious breaths again, creating another form within the space you find yourself. That's it. Open up 1 conscious breath. And let go. That's it. Feel the space around you begin to open and expand. That's it. Now you're going to bring in the 2nd conscious breath. Open your awareness and let go. That's it. Feel your place within the pyramid, within the communication portals. Open up even further. Then bring in your conscious breath once more. That's it. And then just let go. That's it. As you let go, feel yourself being aligned deeper within the pyramid form. And we've got the energy of the Stargate beginning to open up, aligning through you as you anchor into your place. Open your awareness, let go into the space. That's it. Feel how the Stargate light is beginning to flow through where you find yourself. Kyoto. That's it. Open your awareness into the moment that's opening up. It's flowing wide open from the 3 conscious breaths. That's it. We have the Pleiadians coming in, adjusting your energies. The Lemurian energies are coming in, supporting you, and supporting that energetic flow through you as you align deeper within your place, within the pyramid, and the Stargate light is flowing through you. Just open your awareness, take another conscious breath, and let go. Ashata ine a asheo. That's it. Open your awareness. Allow the full form of the Stargate light to move through you. Now you're going to open up 3 more conscious breaths to allow yourself to fully and expand into this Stargate light. Just use the first conscious breath. And then open your awareness into that fluid framework that's beginning to open. That's it, through that Stargate light. That's it. Now bring in your second conscious breath. And just let go. Open your awareness, let go. Yeah, you can open it a little more, making adjustments through your system. Letting go. That's it. And then bring in your third conscious breath. And letting go with that Stargate light. Open your awareness. That's it, opening like a flower to the sun, but you're opening like a flower into that Stargate light. It is transmitting right through the form of the pyramid that you have anchored through. That's it. Now open your awareness and just let go. And allow yourself to be repositioned within your place, within the pyramid form, with that Stargate light. I want you to bring in these words. Hey Ashe. Hey Ashe. Just once. Now open your awareness and let go. Bring in those words again. Hey Ashe. Breathe and let go. Deeper into that Stargate light. Once more now. Hey Ashe. And breathe and let go. Ashatai. That's it. Feel the depth of the Stargate light being able to flow deeper within you. That's it. Now breathe and let go. And keep letting go now. That's it. Open your awareness, flowing with that light. That's it. Feel how the Stargate light is expanding through you and taking you outwards, right through the full pyramid form that has been held by the two communication portals and the Lemurian portal. That's it. Feel the alignments moving through you. That's it. Open your awareness, breathe, and let go. Ashatai. And feel as you bring your awareness deeply into the heart space, which you may have expanded well beyond your physical form. That's okay. Just allow yourself to move for the full experience of the energy. And it may go well beyond the physical body. Just allow your awareness to open and flow through the space. And then breathe and let go. That's it. Just keep letting go. That's it. Opening your awareness and letting go. That's great work. That's it. And now bring your awareness gently back to where your hand or hands are connecting to the heart space. That's it. Just bring all your awareness there and allow yourself to anchor that Stargate light right through the heart space. Just expanding that energetic moment. Breathe and let go. That's it. That's anchoring the energy of the moment through every cell of your physical form. That's it. And the Pleiadians are coming in right now to adjust your energies. Just open your awareness, breathe and let go as these adjustments take place. So shata ine a. She-o, me-she-o. Me-she-o. That's it. Open your awareness and breathe and let go. That's great work. Shata I she-om. Hey a she-om she-o. That's it. Feel yourself, yes, connected to your heart, to your physical body with your hand. Feel your body connected to the chair, maybe your feet on the ground. Just bringing all of that frequency, all that alignment to your physical form, to your physical vehicle. That's great. That's it. Take a moment to breathe and let go. Ashatai.
It feels really important to take all the time that you need to allow the full integration here and the adjustments and alignments through you.
And it's really, I'm not important, but to know that you can watch this broadcast and complete a number of cycles with it. The Pleiadians are saying there are cycles that you need to birth through you, and this energy carries the energy of those cycles that are so important at this time. So the broadcast will be available for you to work with on many levels.
And it's been so wonderful to be with you again. I've missed this connection with you all, and our next broadcast will be in October, and I look forward to reconnecting with you then.
Yes, so let's open up, each one of us, to the space that we are in within our humanity, and make a commitment between us to extend that love to ourselves and outwards to humanity, so that we can truly make a difference on the planet at this very powerful and amazing time.
Yeah.
So
I would just want to anchor that intention, just to have that intention to anchor that.
So
Thank
be
you.
it.
So be it.
And I wish to acknowledge and honor each one of you and all that you are in this moment. So be it.